There are so many reasons to cry. Pain, heartbreak, fear, joy, gratitude, and love. But for some of you, this state is uncomfortable, especially if you are around other people, because of course you want to maintain a calm and cool demeanor. And crying would destroy the image of your strong personality, because in that situation, you would feel like a delicate flower. Precisely because some of you rarely show emotions. Now, imagine if one day it simply happened that you no longer had the ability to cry. What are the consequences of that?
They told you the story. We tell you the truth. Welcome to Factslix.
Your eyes are not the source of your tears. Crying begins and ends with your tear system. The tear gland produces tears that spread over your eyeball. Those tears either flow through the tear duct into your nose or overflow when you are sad or happy. Just as these emotions differ, so the composition of your tears differs. Under a microscope, you can determine exactly which tears are the result of laughter, anger, sadness, or stress. Otherwise, not all tears are the same. Basal tears keep the cornea moist. Reflex tears wash away everything that gets into your eye. And emotional tears are a response to strong emotions. They are what we associate with crying. Although in some cultures, there is a negative attitude towards crying. Crying can make you feel better. When you let your tears flow, you release oxytocin and endorphins. In addition to making us feel good, endorphins are also natural pain relievers. And oxytocin is a neurotransmitter that even affects the strength of our orgasms because it enhances the feeling of pleasure and tenderness. Did you know that 3 years ago, scientists claimed that tears are bad for masculinity? And how did they come to that conclusion? Well, the smell of tears reduces testosterone levels in guys. It reduces their physical attractiveness. A man sheds a tear once every 2 months, and the average duration of crying is 4 minutes. And only 6% of men cry. When it comes to women, they cry on average 5 times a month, and their average duration of crying is 6 minutes. In 65% of cases, their crying turns into sobbing. After we cry well, we can feel relief or sink into an even more depressed state. It all depends on the people around us. If they support us and encourage us with positive words, crying will be good therapy, after which we will definitely feel better. And if by any chance you don't cry, it's very possible that you have xerophthalmia or dry eye syndrome. This is a condition that occurs when you don't have enough vitamin A, or maybe you have trouble expressing your emotions. Now imagine that you lost the ability to cry. You would probably notice the lack of tears right away. The thin lining of the eyeball and eyelid, called the conjunctiva, would dry out, thicken, and wrinkle. Your vision would become blurry. Without tears to lubricate your eyelids, your eyes wouldn't be able to wash away the remains of dust and bacteria. And if this continues, and you never cry again, your cornea will become liquid, and you would eventually go blind. By the way, tears release a natural painkiller called leucine and enkephalin, and they also contain stress hormones. When you cry, you expel those hormones from your body. So without the ability to cry, you would lose the chemical reactions that would make you feel better faster. And if the lack of tears comes from emotional reasons, a therapist can help you with that. If you never cry, it could be a sign that you have anhedonia. Anhedonia is an emotional state in which an individual lacks the full capacity to experience pleasure in otherwise pleasant life activities, eating, social, or sexual interaction. and it is a common symptom in people suffering from depression. So with tears, we show pain, sadness, happiness, and we should not be ashamed of them. It is a completely normal and natural reaction that, in addition to showing emotions, helps us feel better. The very fact that tears help us relieve stress, they also protect our eyes from bacteria and dust. So the next time you listen to JA in a company, cry freely.
Don't be ashamed of your tears. They are a cure for the soul and a shield for the body. If crying is a natural way to release emotions, then why should we hide it? Thank you for staying with me until the end. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to Factslix, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss out on more mind-blowing facts.
They told you the story. We tell you the truth. Welcome to Factslix.